For 200 years, humans stayed silent. While the galaxy burned with wars, humans watched. While alien empires fought for power, humans listened. They were called the quiet ones. Weak, small, afraid. But humans. They were never weak. They were never afraid. They were patient. Long ago, humans discovered faster than light travel. They built colonies beyond Earth, on the Moon, on Mars, deep into space. But they never joined the Galactic Council. They never spoke. In alien politics, they never sent armies. The alien empires laughed. "They are cowards," said the Zarkonians, the reptilian warriors of the stars. "They are no threat," said the Valaks, the tall gray beings with cold eyes. "They will stay quiet forever." And so, humans stayed quiet, but in the shadows, they built. In secret, they learned. They watched every battle, studied every empire, counted every weakness. Scene change, Earth. Year 2487 inside a dark room. Deep under the Pacific Ocean, the Earth Council meets. Holograms of Earth, Mars, the Moon, and hundreds of hidden human colonies float in the air. 12 leaders sit at the table. Soldiers, scientists, diplomats, all silent. In the center, a red light blinks. Signal, unknown. Heading towards Earth, General Maya Torres speaks. Her voice is calm, cold. "It's not one of ours. It's alien." The room grows tense. For 200 years, no alien dared come close to Earth. But this is different. A young technician speaks. Nervously, "The ship is huge, bigger than our cities." Then it's armed. Silence falls again. The signal plays on the speakers. A deep, harsh alien voice fills the room. "Humans of Earth, you stayed silent? But silence is weakness. We are the Zarkonian Empire. You will bow, or you will burn." The room remains calm. No panic, no fear. Only quiet. Dangerous quiet. President Asha Malik leans forward. They made a miscalculation. Scene change, deep space, the alien ship, massive, black, covered in weapons, moves toward Earth. Inside, Zarkonian soldiers laugh. These humans? Still hiding? Still weak? They prepare to send more messages. They prepare for war. But they don't know. Humans were never weak. They were waiting. Scene change. Secret human fleet near Saturnin. The shadows of the gas giant Saturn hidden inside its rings. The first human stealth fleet waits. Dark ships, invisible to most scanners. Silent weapons, deadly, precise. Admiral Eric Kane watches the Zarkonian ship's path. He smiles. 200 years of watching, they thought we were weak. But we were learning. His officer asks, "Order, sir?" Admiral Kane's eyes stay locked on the screen. "We stay quiet, for now. But if they cross the line, we remind them who the quiet ones really are." Narrator voice building suspense. For too long, humans stayed aside. They watched the galaxy fight, destroy and forget them. But the Zarkonians made a mistake. They thought Earth was weak. They thought the quiet ones stayed quiet because of fear. But now the signal is sent. The alien ship approaches, and deep inside Earth's silent heart, a storm is ready to rise. The Zarkonians made their first mistake. They thought sending a threat would scare humans. They didn't know. It lit a spark that would burn their empire. Seen Zarkonian warship. Near Earth's orbits, the alien ship floats above Earth, huge, dark, covered in weapons. Inside the command room, tall armored Zarkonians stand around glowing maps. Their leader high. Commander Vrex snarls. His green eyes glow. Look at them. Small. Hiding on that blue rock. Vrex growls. They think silence will save them? No. They will kneel. They will burn. The crew laughs. Screens show Earth cities, oceans, and human ships. All quiet. All still. Seen Earth. Secret command centered deep under the Pacific Ocean. Earth's leaders listened to the second message from the Zarkonians. Humans, you stayed silent for too long. We are here to claim your planet. Submit now, or face destruction. The room stays silent. No fear, only calm eyes, sharp minds. Dangerous patience. President Asha Malik speaks. General Torres. Your recommendation? General Maya Torres, experienced and cold, responds, activate Black Protocol. They made the first move. They will regret it. A soldier asks, shall we send a message back? Admiral Eric Kane's voice comes through that comes from deep space. Yes, but not words. Actions. Scene. Deep space. Titan base on Titan. Saturn's moon, hidden human bases come alive. Massive stealth ships undock. Cloaked drones scatter into the black void. Human battlesuits lock and load. Admiral Kane addresses his fleet. For 200 years we prepared. For 200 years they ignored us. Now they will remember Earth. The fleet moves. Silently. Like shadows in space, seen Zarkonian warship, Earth orbit. The Zarkonian crew prepares landing ships. Rex watches Earth's surface with disgust. No defenses. No challenge. Pathetic, he mutters. Suddenly, alarms blare. A crew member shouts, Commander, our outer patrols. Gone, Rex growls. What do you mean gone? Destroyed, sir. No warning, no trace. Just gone. Panic starts. Screens glitch. Systems flicker. An invisible force is near, seen space, near Earth from the shadows. Human stealth ships attack. Silent missiles, invisible drones. Precise strikes. Zarkonian patrol ships explode. No warning, no chance to fight back. Admiral Kane watches calmly. Let them. Feel the first lesson. Never underestimate the quiet ones. Seen Earth? Secret council room? May new message is prepared. It plays on every Zarkonian screen. Human voice calm, cold. You assumed we were weak. You assumed we were afraid. You miscalculated. The message ends with simple words. We chose to stand aside. You chose to change that? Seen Zarkonian warship. Chosfrek slams his fist on the console. How? How are they doing this? More reports arrive. Patrols destroyed. Sensors blind. Enemies unseen. A younger Zarkonian officer whispers, Sir, these humans, they planned this. Rex's eyes narrow. Then they want to fight. We'll give them one, but doubt has already entered their hearts. Narrator voice, building suspense. The spark has been lit. The first blood has been drawn. The galaxy watches, confused, curious, afraid. For 2 centuries humans stayed quiet, but now the quiet ones are ready to roar. Final shot, space, human stealth fleet moving silently. Words appear on screen. They made the first mistake. Now we teach the last lesson. The Zarkonians thought the first attack would be theirs. They believed humans would beg, kneel, or die. But they forgot one thing. Humans never wait for permission to strike back. Seeing deep space, near the asteroid belt far from Earth. In the shadows of the asteroid belt, a small human colony orbits a gray rock. It looks quiet, peaceful. But hidden under the surface, there are bunkers, weapons, trained soldiers. Suddenly, Zarkonian warships appear. Dark, massive, full of pride. Zarkonian commander's voice overcomes, This is your last chance. Surrender your colony. Your silence ends today. Inside the colony, General Maya Torres stands, calm and ready. Her officers look tense, but her eyes are sharp. Let them come, she says. Seen Zarkonian warships approach. The Zarkonians launch landing ships. Troops prepare. Weapons charge. They laugh. The humans hide like rats, one soldier says. We will crush them fast. But as their ships get close, suddenly, their systems jam. Radar goes black. Weapons malfunction. Panic spreads. Happening. A Zarkonian pilot yells. And then the attack begins. Seen human stealth attack from the asteroid shadows. Human ships rise. Black, sleek, invisible to normal scanners. Drones zip through space. silent. Deadly. Laser cannons lock on targets. The first Zarkonian ship explodes. No warning. Second follows, shattered into pieces. Troops in space. Panic. Some scream. Some float into the dark, never to return. The Zarkonians, confused. Helpless. Admiral Kane's voice echoes through the human fleet. First lesson. Never judge the quiet ones by their silence. Seen Zarkonian flagship Chaos Commander Vrex watches the disaster on screen. Impossible. They were supposed to be weak. Farmers. Scientists. Another officer shouts. Sir, they're using stealth tech, advanced weapons, better than ours. Vrex's fists clench. They prepared all these years, in the shadows. It's too late to turn back. The first strike belongs to Earth. Seen alien broadcast across the galaxy, news spreads fast. On distant worlds, in space stations, aliens watch in. Shock as reports arrive. Zarkonian ships destroyed by humans? Possible. They were quiet. Weak. No, they were patient. Dangerous. The galaxy whispers, the quiet ones have teeth. Seen Earth Council Room President Asha Malik watches the reports. Her face is calm, but her eyes are sharp. General Torres smiles slightly. They underestimated us. Now, the galaxy watches. Admiral Kane's voice crackles through the comms. First strike is done. Their lesson begins. Now, Zarkonian Command Center. Fury Vrex pounds the console. Send more ships. Destroy every human colony. But doubt lingers. If one small colony did this, what else are the humans hiding? Narrator voice slow, suspenseful. The galaxy thought humans were weak. But now, the first strike has landed. The first lesson is taught, and the quiet ones are silent. No more final shot. Human fleets moving silently through space words appear on screen. We stayed silent. We learned now. Strike. For 2 centuries, the Earth's Council stayed silent. They watched. They prepared. They waited. But the time for silence is over. The Council. Wake and see on Earth. Secret Council Facility. Pacific Ocean. Year 2487, deep under the dark waters of the Pacific, a hidden city hums with life. It is invisible to satellites. To lights, unknown too. Most humans, this is Council Prime, where the real leaders of Earth sit. 12 of them. The strongest minds, the most dangerous warriors, the sharpest strategists. For 200 years, they guided humanity from the shadows. Now they step into the light. Inside the council hall, holograms of distant stars float in the air. Images of alien fleets, destroyed ships, burning Zarkonian wreckage spin silently. President Asha Malik speaks first. Her voice is cold. Steady. Unshaken. The Zarkonians believed we would kneel, she says. Instead, they knelt before our first strike. General Maya Torres adds, their mistake was thinking our silence was weakness. Admiral Eric Kane appears on the screen from space. They still don't know how ready we are. It's time the galaxy finds out. The council members nod. The decision is made. The council will reveal Earth's true power. Seen Galactic broadcast begins across the galaxy. Billions of beings sit by screens. They expect the usual alien politics, trade deals, empty threats. But today, the broadcast changes. A human face appears. President AshaMalik.com/powerful. Dangerous her message to the Zarkonian Empire and the entire galaxy. Listen well. For centuries, we stayed silent. We observed. We learned. We prepared. You thought us weak. You thought us divided. You thought us irrelevant. But your mistake changed everything. The screen shows hidden human fleets. Massive starships rise from gas giants. Armored space stations awaken from moons and asteroids. Thousands of stealth drones swarm through space. The galaxy gasps. They had no idea Earth was so ready. So dangerous, President Malik continues. We did not seek war, but you brought it to us. We did not show our teeth, but you forced our hand. We will not beg. We will not kneel. We will stand. We chose to stand aside. We chose to change that. The message ends. The screen goes black. Scene, alien empires react. In the Zarkonian War Council, panic spreads. How did they build this? How did they hide this? Some demand full invasion. Others whisper. Fear growing in other alien empires, the Valaks, the Travak. The Silent Watchers' curiosity and caution rise. A Valak's ambassador mutters, the humans were never quiet. They were listening. Seen Earth Council prime inside the secret. City Council members watch the galaxy's reaction. Some smile. Others stay serious. But all know. This is just the beginning. General Torres looks at the fleet status reports. They see our fleets. They fear our ships. But they have not seen our full hand. Admiral Kane adds, patience won us 2 centuries. Now it wins us the war. Narrator voice building suspense. The Council has awakened. The galaxy has seen Earth's hidden strength. But this is only the beginning. The quiet ones are quiet no more. Final shot, human fleets rising from gas giants. Black ships cutting through space words appear on screen. You laughed at the quiet ones. Now you will remember their roar. The galaxy laughed at humans. The galaxy ignored them. But now the stars fall, and the proud empires begin to shake. Seen deep space. Zarkonian patrol. Sector 3 massive Zarkonian warships glide through space. They patrol confidently. No fear, no caution. Humans, they are weak. That's what they still believe. Suddenly, a shadow moves in the dark. A small light blinks and vanishes. Then silence in less than 10 seconds. All 3 warships explode. No alarms. No warnings. It's just fire, metal, and pieces floating into the void. Seen Earth Council Command Room General Maya Torres watches the live feed. Another patrol gone. No survivors. No witnesses. An officer reports. Admiral Kane's voice comes through. Let them feel what we felt. Powerless, blind, afraid. President Asha Malik nods. Stars will fall, and the galaxy will finally listen. Seen across the galaxy, panic grows, news spreads. Zarkonian ships, missing. Outposts, destroyed. Fleets, defeated. Without even seeing the enemy, alien empires whisper in fear. The humans are hunting them. They strike. Like ghosts in the dark, their silence was never weakness. It was preparation. Seen Zarkonian High Command, Rage High Commander Vrex, stares at the reports our fleets, our patrols. Gone. Advisors stay silent, afraid. We are the most powerful empire, Vrex shouts. But deep inside, even he feels it. Out. Fear, seen, human stealth operations, hidden in asteroid fields, behind moons, and inside gas clouds. Human. Stealth fleets move silently. Drones scan. Weapons lock on. One by one. Zarkonian positions fall. No warnings, no survivors, only burning metal. In the quiet roar of human revenge, seen alien empires watching in the halls of the Valak's empire. Cold eyes watch the human rise. A Valak's ambassador whispers, the Zarkonians made a mistake. The humans made a plan. Other empires, the silent Trivac, the metallic Bralix, observe carefully. Some fear, some admire. Some plan to ally with Earth, seen. Earth's Council decision. The Council meets again. Holograms show burning Zarkonian stations, destroyed fleets, shaking empires. President Malik speaks. They called us weak. Now, they beg for answers. General Torres adds, but we are not done. Their home systems are next. Admiral Kane grins slightly. Stars fall. Empires shake. That is just the beginning. Narrator voice building suspense. For too long, humans were shadows. For too long, they were ignored. But now, the stars fall, the empires shake, and the galaxy holds its breath. The quiet ones have become the hunters, and the hunters are not done yet. Final shot, human stealth fleets flying through burning. Zarkonian territories words appear on screen. You ignored the quiet ones. Now you count your dead. For centuries, humans stayed in the shadows. For centuries, the galaxy ignored them. But now, everything is changing. The tide is turning. Seen deep space Zarkonian border systems, burning ships float in the void. Wreckage of proud Zarkonian fleets scatters like dust. Human stealth fleets move silently through the debris, untouched, unseen, unstoppable. Zarkonian. Commanders send desperate messages. We need reinforcements. Our sensors don't work. They are everywhere. Can't see them. But help just never comes. Seen Zarkonian War Council, growing fear. High Commander Vrex slams his fist on the wall. Table. Holograms show lost ships. Burning colonies. Dead soldiers. This is impossible, he roars. We are the strongest empire, but the room is quiet. Advisors exchange nervous looks. Reports pile up. Human stealth attacks. Advanced technology. Precise strikes. No warning. No survivors. Even the proud Zarkonians are afraid now. Seen across the galaxy, whispering begins. Other alien empires watch carefully. In Valak space, a council meeting takes place. The Valak's ambassador speaks softly. The Zarkonians grow weak. The humans grow bold. The Trivac. Territories, their leaders plot. Some want to stay quiet. Some want to ally with Earth. Across the stars, the unthinkable happens. For the first time, aliens whisper about respecting, even fearing. Humans seen, Earth Council, new phase begins deep under the Pacific. The council meets. Holograms show the latest victories. Zarkonian losses grow. Human fleets spread. President Asha Malik looks calm but determined. The tide has turned. She says they thought they could scare us. Now, they are the ones who run. General Torres adds, their homeworld feels distant now. Soon, it will be within our reach. Admiral Kane smiles faintly. They wanted war. They wanted fear. Let's deliver both, in full. Seen Zarkonian space. Desperation growls Zarkonian colonies struggle. Supply lines are cut. Their borders collapse. More Zarkonian ships go missing. Entire outposts gone, without a sound. In the streets of Zarkonian cities, civilians whisper, the humans. They hunt us. Our leaders cannot stop them. Quiet ones never were weak. Seen other empires make contact, secret messages arrive at Earth? Alien diplomats offer quiet meetings. Some want peace, some want trade, some want trade. Some want to help humans bring down the Zarkonians. For the first time, Earth is not alone. President Malik replies carefully. We do not seek conquest, but we will not stand aside again. The galaxy begins to listen. Seen human fleets prepare for the next step, hidden shipyards. Massive human warships are constructed, sleek black holes, silent engines, weapons never seen before. Admiral Kane addresses his captains. The tide has turned, but this is not the end. Their homeworld waits, their pride waits, their defeat waits. Narrator voice slow, powerful, for too long. The galaxy underestimated Earth for too long. The humans were quiet, but now the tide turns. The quiet ones, quiet no more. The hunters now stand in the open. And the galaxy, finally, listens. Final shot. Human fleets moving toward Zarkonian inner space. Shadows of giant. Warships and the stars' words appear on screen. The tide turns. The quiet ones rise. The end begins. For centuries, humans were shadows. For years, they waited. Planned, prepared. Now, the time for waiting is over. The reckoning begins. Seen deep space, edge of Zarkonian, inner territory, massive human fleets float in the darkness. Warships, carriers, stealth destroyers, already silent, calm. Deadly inside the command ship Eclipse, Admiral Eric Kane stands before his officers. His eyes are cold, his voice steady. 2 centuries of silence. 2 centuries of watching now. They pay. Behind him, holograms show Zarkonian star systems. Targets marked. Battle plans ready. The operation begins now. Seen Earth Council. Final orders given deep under the Pacific. The council meets one last time before the strike. President Ashamalik speaks. We never wanted war, but we never feared it. General Torres adds, they brought this to our door. Now, we take the fight to theirs. Admiral Kane's message plays across the council screens. The reckoning begins. No mercy, no retreat, no forgiveness. The council members agree. Earth has waited long enough. The quiet ones are quiet no more. Seen Zarkonian space. Overconfidence crumbles inside the Zarkonian capital, leaders argue. Reports flood in. Lost fleets. Vanishing patrols. Civil unrest. Fear, spreading like wildfire. Commander Rex pounds the table. We are the strongest empire. We cannot lose to them. But even his voice shakes. The humans, the quiet ones, are at their borders. And this time, they aren't hiding. Seeing the first strike human fleets jump into Zarkonian inner space. Their targets, weapons factories, military outposts, communication hubs, in minutes. Everything burns. Stealth ships disable defense systems. Drones swarm enemy ships. Precision strikes destroy entire Zarkonian fleets before they can fire. Zarkonian generals scream orders, but nothing stops the human advance. Seen across the galaxy, fear and respect Gralian empires watch in shock. The impossible is happening. The proud Zarkonians, the feared warriors, are losing. Volek's ambassadors whisper, the humans. They are unstoppable. Trivac leaders plan. Some fear Earth. Some now want to join them. The galaxy watches. The reckoning is real. Seen Zarkonian homeworld, fear in the streets, civilians panic. Shuttles flee the cities. Screens show human fleets approaching for the first time in history. The Zarkonian people fear invasion. They thought it could never happen, but they miscalculated. The quiet ones are at their gates. Seen human. Command ship. Final orders. Admiral Kane looks at the battlefield. Human fleets spread across Zarkonian space. No resistance remains. We warned them, he says calmly. We stood aside. They forced our hand. An officer asks, orders, sir? Kane's eyes narrow. We finish what they started. Total control. Total victory. Narrator voice cold, powerful. The reckoning has begun. The galaxy trembles. The stars burn. The proud fall. And the quiet ones stand tall. The hunters have become the storm. The storm cannot be stopped. Final shot, human fleets closing in on the Zarkonian homeworld. Fire and shadows filling space. Words appear on screen. We asked for peace. They chose war. Now we choose their fate. The war is over. The proud have fallen. The stars are quiet again. But the galaxy will never forget. The quiet ones seen Zarkonian homeworld. Aftermath. The once mighty cities of the Zarkonians now lie in ruins. Burnt towers, destroyed war factories, silent empty streets. Zarkonian soldiers defeated their leaders, removed their empire, broken. Above the planet, human fleets float silently. They do not celebrate, do not boast. Victory was never their goal, but peace now belongs to them. Seen Earth Council, final transmission, deep under the Pacific. The council meets one last time for the war. Holograms show the destroyed Zarkonian fleets. The human flag now stands. Where once only fear ruled, President Ashamalik speaks. We never wanted this, but they left us no choice. General Torres adds. They forced our hand. Now they see our strength. Admiral Kane's voice crackles through the comes from Zarkonian space. The Empire's finished. Their arrogance, their miscalculation brought them here. The Council agrees. The message is ready. The galaxy, I'll listen. Seen Galactic broadcast. The final message. Across the galaxy, screens flicker. Aliens of all species, soldiers, civilians, leaders, stop and watch. President Malik appears on every screen. Her voice is calm, her words unforgettable. To the empires of the galaxy, remember this day? We chose to stand aside till you forced us forward. We never sought war, but we never feared it. Now you know our strength. Now you know our patience. And now you will never forget our name. Humans. The broadcast ends. Silence follows. At fear and respect grow everywhere. Seen across the galaxy. Reactions in alien worlds. Leaders speak in hushed tones. Some promise peace with Earth. Some plot revenge. But all, remember the lesson the Valak's ambassador whispers. The quiet ones are quiet. No more. Trivac leaders bow their heads. Even the proud Bralax choose diplomacy. The galaxy has changed. Seen Zarkonian people, their new reality Zarkian civilians rebuild. Their pride is gone. Their empire, a shadow of its former self. But deep inside, they understand their leader's arrogance cost them everything. They look to the stars. They remember the words. We chose to stand aside till an alien miscalculation changed everything. Seen Earth. Calm returns on Earth. The skies are clear. The oceans are calm. Children play. People rebuild. Hope returns. But humans never forget. They know the galaxy watches. They know peace is fragile, but they are ready. Always ready, President Malik looks out over the city. General Torres stands beside her.